What's up, what's up, what's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling today? Let me say what's up to the people before we get started. Shout out to Sherelle and Perry because I didn't even know about this, and then I happened to get home late and I watched towards the end of their show. But Jag went at it with TD Jake's twin, TD Fakes, aka Courtney Burgess. Yes, she went at it with him. Now, I didn't know they had some kind of beef. I guess he's been saying that Gene Deal and Jaguar Wright are liars and been talking trash about them. So Jaguar kind of set this up to where, oh yeah, I want to talk to him. And so when they brought him on, I don't think they realized like she was going to jag out. So let me say what's up before we get into it, y'all. What's up, beautiful? What's up, Casey? Who else we got? Oh, is that all we got? Okay, that's all we got in here. Okay, more people will come later. Okay, that's fine. Well, without further ado, let's get into the video right now. Then, since somebody want to say hi. All right, here we go. Let me pull it up. Oh, and also, she mentions about Ariel, too. Ariel is the lawyer, the one that first told us there was some tapes out there, and now she's working with Courtney. Well, I guess Jack was all like, yeah, she reached out to me, and I responded back, and she ghosted me. So she got beef with the lawyer lady, too. Man, it's a mess. Let's go ahead and watch.
Turn the TV off behind you because we can hear the interference. Well, you get a chance firsthand now, Jaguar, to see what he says. I assume he's been watching the first 15 minutes. I assume he has.
Order.
You okay though, Jag? Yeah.
Oh, I'm fine.
Yeah, good. Because you just so you know, you've terrified me. Like if you told me, like I'm terrified. Okay, just to be clear.
No, because see, I don't like people who play games with real people's lives and real people's work.
I'm with you.
The simple fact that he had the audacity to mention my name at all was ridiculous. Talking about I don't know this and I don't know that. I'm getting to learn about you, sir. But with his lawyer being Ariel, like, why are you taking shots at me when Ariel was busy pretty much, you know what I'm saying, agreeing with me? That doesn't sound crazy. She virtually sat there on Piers Morgan and pretty much corroborated and agreed with me, even though she never said that Courtney was her client. And then he comes and gets online to discredit me and Gene Deal, bragging about his Ferraris and stuff. Maybe the feds come back and pick up all of your cars too, sir. How you sitting there shooting shots at me?
Let me tell you one thing about Jag. Believe it or not, she watches everything. And I believe Goomba even said this, like, they'll be hanging out and like what she'll be doing all day is watching YouTube. She watches everything. There's not too much she misses. And so anybody really getting clout off of this Diddy stuff, Jag is paying attention to them because she either want to collaborate with them or she either want to tear them down and call them out. So it's either one of those two things. So Jag's been watching.
You don't even know me. And how dare you have the audacity to try to slander Gene Deal in any way? You got some nerve. Come out of nowhere like a Sputnik. And you can't give accurate information on where you got the pieces of the book. Because nobody's got the whole book. And for you to sit there and have anything to say about Albert Brown Sr., also know as I'll be sure, after everything that he has endured and the way that Kim loved him until the day she passed away is out of order. It's out of order.
I think he's back. All right.
I bet he's back.
I guess he was trying to turn off his TV or whatever. So I don't know if he lost the remote or not. So he's been gone. He's been there, but he's been gone at the same time. And Jag's been rambling this whole time, mind you.
Hello, Courtney. Can you hear us okay?
Everything okay?
So, yeah, we've seen you in the news here again.
This is Jaguar. They're trying to unalive me. Again, can you help?
Hold up, Jaguar. I'd like to apologize to you because
See that?
what's that say?
That's the message from your lawyer, sir. That's the messages between us.
I can't read it. It's too small.
And she ghosted me.
What does it say?
Who should I email this to?
Email it
Do
to
you want
me,
to read it
Jag.
to him, or
Well, I didn't want to put it up too close because her phone number's on there. I don't want to dox her.
just read it. Don't put the phone number up.
Real simple. This is Jaguar Wright. They're trying to unalive me again. Can you help? It was marked as read October 7th, 2024. And then she put, yes, did you call me?
Wait, she said they're trying to unalive. I didn't realize what she was reading off at first. She was reading off the text message. She was like, this is Jaguar Wright. They trying to Yo, this lady is a comedian. And she don't do stand-up. I'm telling you. I would watch some Jaguar Wright stand-up.
Are you available to talk now? Feel free to call me. We contacted back. She ghosted me. It's all right here.
That makes it funnier.
It's a 30.
Listen, she was all like, let me get the fuck on out of here. That's what she ghosted her. She was like, oh, this lady too much. But you know what? That's Ariel's fault. She should have did her research on Jaguar to find out who she really was. Yeah, Jag is a lot to deal with.
Phone number, ain't that the same number you call her on? I'm a serious woman.
I'm a serious man.
I hope so, because your life is on the line, sir. You know that.
Yes.
You're playing dangerous games with people who have put their life on the line. Me and you ain't got nothing to say until I hear you publicly apologize to I'll be sure, sir.
About what?
About every lie you told about him. About
No lie. First of all, I told no lies. I'll be sure.
And I'm calling you a liar right now. And if Gene Deere were here, we would both sit here and call you a liar.
I don't have the book. I didn't buy it because I knew it was a scam. But basically, it said that Diddy and I'll Be Sure was sleeping with each other and all that. That's what she's referencing.
Right now, there is no way Kim Porter would ever ask anyone to disparage that man ever.
First of all,
especially not after everything that Diddy has done to him. Do you know how many times we've had to pray him back from flatline, sir?
First of all, I never said I wrote the book. I never wrote the book.
Now, to be fair, what they're saying is that Kim's friend, and still we don't know who this friend is, but I'm wondering did the grand jury make him tell who it was, but this mysterious friend had this diary and handed it over, and then that's how they got this mysterious book. And so the copy he's saying that he has, he didn't take stuff out. White Jamal, remember Chris Todd, White Jamal? He took stuff out. Also, the other difference is that TD Fakes, his version has pictures in it. So that's the difference. And he's trying to sell this book and shit. Ridiculous. And I'm so surprised that Jag is on the right side of history. Jag is on the right side of history for once.
Keep speaking, Courtney. Respond.
Yeah. Just keep going, Courtney.
Oh, okay. I never wrote the book, Shannon. So what you saying, Jaguar, is not what you said.
Brother, no way things that you said to say, and your stories ain't adding up. I don't know who's coaching you. I don't know who's giving you information, but I'm calling you into account right here today, sir. I am
call me into account.
Now, she's claiming he's working with Diddy and Jay-Z. And basically, this is a way to sabotage the case, and he's just putting this fake information out there. I really think the boy is two chips short from a cookie. Like, I don't think he's all up there, to tell you the truth. And especially with like somebody like Jaguar, you need to be on your P's and Q's. And she literally ate him up this whole interview.
People, you are going to stop lying on Gene Deal. You are going to stop lying on I'll Be Sure, and you are going to stop pump faking on a woman who put her life on the line to save hundreds of victims.
And are you saying this has been said within the concepts of the book, or out with the concept, the context of the book, Jaguar?
And all of the other chit chatter that's running around, demonizing people who are nothing more than victims of Diddy.
Okay, well let's give Courtney a chance to respond to that.
All right.
The extended list. Just yeah. Well,
let's address.
You know, I'm gonna mute up. I might have the urge to say something.
Go ahead.
No, it's
go ahead, Courtney. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Courtney. It's just for you to respond to what Jaguar has said there.
What is she saying?
All right, Jaguar, do you want to just take Courtney through it again, just to give him a chance to really
maybe 1 point at a time.
Yeah, 1 point.
1 point at a time.
He can't even keep up with her.
I done muted up. I done said what I had to say. I meant every word that I said, and I'm gonna stand on it. Because see, what's about to happen is if he keeps flummadilling and sitting here playing possum, I'm just gonna have to play chicken with him. And I promise you, I don't turn off the road. I don't. I'm a mute.
And what's so crazy, Patrice, is that he's saying that he's doing this in the name of Tupac. He says it in here.
Back up. But understand this. I asked for what I asked for. It's either you gonna give it or you not. The things that were published in that book are things that those children should never have heard. Any of them. Especially those girls. How dare you? How dare you? And there is no way in the world Kim Porter ever gave you the permission to slander her husband. No way.
Hold up.
She would never have allowed you.
You want to let me talk tonight, Jaguar?
Yeah, let Courtney respond now. So it's
you coming on. Let me explain something.
Courtney. You're fine, Courtney. Go.
Whatever you saying about Kim Porter book is what you saying. I did not say anything because I never wrote the book. So you coming? I'm no witness of anything. I wasn't never at no party or never at no whatever they saying. I'm going by what you're saying.
She didn't say nothing about no party. Oh man, this dude, TD fakes don't even know what he's saying, y'all.
I mean, you going by what I'm saying? I didn't write no book. I didn't publish no documents. Up until today, no one has ever heard me say that I even had my own access to what was actually written down. I've never admitted that. And I'm actually putting my life on the line right now doing it.
Now, Jag, why you lying saying that you seen a copy? Get out of here with that. Now she lying. But let's continue.
And I'm putting some other people in jeopardy that I care about. But I'm doing it for what's right. And I'm just going to have to stand on that. You can retract, you can detract, say whatever you want to say. You had some very specific things to say about I'll Be Sure. I, as his friend, am asking you give him an apology. That man has been through enough. He's been through enough. Listen, to the anniversary of Kim's passing is in just a few weeks. Did you talk to him after she passed? I did. And I was there after the first coma and the second. I don't know who you think you are, but you are no one's friend, sir.
I'm no one's friend. I'm not your friend.
You're no one.
I was your friend or never Gene's friend. You understand?
Regarding if she was actually there during the coma and stuff like that, I can't verify that information. That's probably a lie.
You are no one's friend, sir.
Right.
Because what you guys have done with that book, is try to tarnish a woman who put her life on the line. Y'all want to write a book? Write a book about everything she did do.
That's the book she. Hold on, Jaguar.
Do you know how many girls she stuck her neck out for throughout the years? No, you ain't talk about none of that. Or how she put her life on the line to help Cassie do everything that she's doing right now. There's so much more to her story that was not talked about. That woman is when you made her sound like a common drug addicted slut. That wasn't.
Now, I know they try to do this book. It's supposed to be her diary or her journal or whatever, right? But even the way that it's written, it's not written like a journal or a diary. It's literally just a whole bunch of salacious shit in there. That's what the book is.
I haven't wrote nothing in that book. It was printed. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
You are nobody's friend, sir. I'm muting up.
Nobody's friend. I'm not your friend. I'm not Gene's friend. I know nothing of you. I can't hear her.
She's muted, Courtney. So, do you want to just tell the viewers what's happened to you in the past couple of days regarding this grand jury attendance?
Since then, my phone was taken from me. What I had in it was sent to me. Jaguar is off the hook. Right now, I'm tired. I don't want to be here. It's a gag war that I shouldn't be talking about what's going on. I was not a witness for Sean against him. I'm here only for my friends. Tupac Shakur. That's the only one I'm here for. That was.
So I want to stop right there because a few things. So he's claiming that he gave the evidence over to the grand jury, but yeah, he's still doing interviews. Secondly, he's saying that he has a gag order. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but earlier today, Diddy, his lawyer, the Agnifilo guy, filed for a gag order because basically they're tampering with the case because you have all these people coming out and talking and just putting information out there. And so they feel like it's messing up the case. And I actually feel like it's messing up the case in the other way with the Southern District of New York. Because I feel like with all these conspiracy theories, it now has us looking like everybody's just telling stories and lying. Where this guy possibly could be somebody attached to Diddy, just putting fake stories out there for the hell of it. I don't think the grand jury is going to look at anything that he presented as far as the book and those tapes. Mind you, he said he didn't even look at the tapes. So he don't even know what's really on it. He just said he looked for a couple of seconds, but he don't like watching other people have sex. So he don't even know what it is. He's literally making shit up. He's lying.
Took it away from here.
And that did you just say Pot?
Yes.
Oh, you a whole clout chaser. Hold up.
I'm not a clout chaser. No.
Nothing. You wasn't
saying
about nothing. No. I'm calling Meech. We're gonna talk to somebody who actually knew Tupac. Meech.
And Meech is Demetrius shit. He was a producer for Pac. So yeah, that's who Demetrius Ship is.
I'm not big with the Courtney Burgess guy.
Oh, that's dope.
He said he doing everything that he's doing for Pac.
Oh, that's my nigga. That's what's up. Pac is my brother.
I know Pac is your brother. But I don't understand how this book with Kim Porter got anything to do with Pac.
Yeah, what's up with that? That's crazy. Interesting. Huh.
What does this Kim Porter sex stuff got to do with Pac? How you getting justice for Pac? Talking smack on a woman's body count after she dead.
Yeah, right. That's crazy. Yeah, what's up with that?
Meech, what you talking about?
Huh?
He's
I can't hear
asking
you.
you what I'm asking you. What does Kim Porter's book and all of the sexual conquest and stuff that was published in there, what that got to do with Tupac?
First of all, it was all I did was got the flash drive, went down to book. I did not write the book.
Exactly. Ain't nobody fitting to slander Pac.
Nah, we can't do that shit, dog. That's how.
And I want to clarify something too. The reason why they call him Big Meech is because he's Demetrius Shipp Sr. Demetrius Shipp Jr. is the one that played Tupac in All Eyes on Me. So I want to make that distinction between the two. It's not BMF and Big Meech, no.
Fuck Kim Porter.
That's how he feels about it.
Nah, I don't agree with that F. Kim
That
Porter.
one thing ain't got nothing to do with the other. You clout chasing. This is
Nobody-
Tupac's producer.
Hold up, Jaguar. Let me let you talk.
Don't come up here now that you done
Hold up.
and Pac into it.
Me.
This ain't got nothing to do with none of this.
I gave you respect. I gave you a spot. Don't
Hey, I wouldn't
Carry
do
on,
that.
Courtney.
I'm gonna mute up Meech.
I wouldn't do that shit, though.
Yeah, he said he wouldn't do that. Apples and oranges. You've been warned.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. Jaguar. I don't care what you
Please hit the like button, please, and subscribe to the channel. Let's continue.
got to say.
You've been
Would you
warned.
pick up Big Meech?
Apples and oranges.
Could I talk? Could I
Yeah.
talk?
And say something.
Go on, Courtney, respond.
I can't respond because I didn't hear what she's saying.
Do you want to just respond to what you heard, the conversation
You
on the
know what?
phone?
I'd rather let her go ahead and do it, and I do what I got to say. Because Jaguar, she's off the hook like she always been. She's a failure to the industry because she only got far as she got. And that's this high.
Well, wait a minute, Meech. Now he's talking about my career.
You know what I'm saying? Meech, I don't know you. And I don't know
That's
you, Jaguar.
You're senior, sir.
What do you say?
Trust me, I should not know.
That like he said, that don't mean nothing. That you don't know him. Everybody relevant does. Question is, why don't nobody know you?
Because you know what? I'm not a clout chaser like you say.
You are
Okay.
clout chasing. You just brought up Tupac name, and he ain't got nothing to do with this book.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't have nothing to do with the book.
Now, if he really cared about Tupac, he definitely wouldn't have put that book out because, you know, it claims that Tupac was with Kim, and then the reason why they had a falling out is because Diddy wanted to sleep with Tupac. Don't forget that. So if he really cared, he wouldn't try to put this book out.
But publishing it. That's
I
what
mean,
was
should not have been included in that farce. Tupac's name should not be included in that farce. That woman's personal life has nothing to do with the legacy of Tupac. Cut it out.
Right.
First, listen.
Cut it out.
No, you cut it out, Jaguar.
You've been
Jaguar, you the one cloud chasing. You the one cloud chasing. Oh, you wait, hold up.
This is Tupac's producer and friend. That's my friend. That's not a
Every-
clout chase. You clout chasing because nobody
How
told
you
you.
a friend? He been in jail for 30 years. He been in jail for.
Somebody that know Pop. Who knows
I
you?
know. I
Who
know
knows
Pop.
you?
He know me. Yes.
Let me just jump in here for a second, right? At the risk of my own life. So it sounds like, and I'm sorry if this is not meant to come out patronizing or anything like that. So, Jaguar, your response is to what has been put in the additional segments of this.
I want to say something real quick before he continues. I love how Jag got on there and showed her black ass, the crack of her black ass. I love that she did that to these white people right here. You know why? Because you have people like them getting all the shine, all the credit when we have been doing the heavy lifting. And so I love it that she got on there and showed the crack of her black ass and acted a fool, a plum ass fool on there. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Book that exposed a lot of the alleged activities of Kim, her kids seen it, all the rest of it. Courtney, you're denying even having any part in writing that segment, and I believe, and I'm just taking this from what I took on board when you said you were doing this for your friend Tupac. I believe you meant handing over the drives and doing your part for all of this. I'm not taking sides. I just want to make that clear. Okay, I'm not taking sides. Okay, I can feel your eyes burning through me, Jaguar. Like I can feel them, right? So is that? Oh, she's pointing at me now. Like, is that where we're at? Because I feel like when you said you were doing this for your friend, it was the broader actions, and you're not a witness. You were called.
Make sure y'all go vote.
Called in to hand over evidence. At no point are we saying that you witnessed or were a part of the evidence gathering or anything like that. I'm not trying to give anyone a way out of this. I'm just saying, from me, it felt like when you said you were doing this for your friend, you meant walking into the court and handing stuff over. And I feel like Jaguar is saying that she is raging, rightfully so, about what was put in that book. And you're saying that you never put it in the book. So I'm going to step back now and hope that I didn't say anything wrong.
No, you didn't say anything wrong. You said everything right. Okay. Jaguar just yelling for no reason. Oh. She's just yelling just to be heard.
She's a passionate woman.
Yeah, passionate woman of a loser.
Oh, don't make it sound like we're on the same side here. I'm scared now.
Did you just call me a loser, sir?
I never.
Yes, I did say it. Don't bite my words.
Your mother's a fucking loser. How about that?
You said
she gave
not the mama.
You should have minded your fucking business.
My mind is my business, Jaguar.
You want to be a pass around nigga? Pass the shit around and do it quietly, G. Do it quietly. But for a nigga that don't nobody know, you know a little bit too much. And now you don't want to know anything at all. And then you want to sit up there and say you doing all of this for Tupac? I got Tupac's friend and producer on the phone. He's calling bullshit on you, G.
Hey,
you all you doing is pretty talking.
Like that, his ass is gonna be cooked. Ain't nobody gotta do nothing. Enough motherfuckers that is tired of the bullshit when it comes to Pop. So
Stop.
I just realized Sean Atwood, this is his channel. I don't think he said one word since it's all been going down. I don't think he said one word. I think honestly what he's thinking is like, ooh, this is about to do 1,000,000 trillion views. And he's looking at the money. That's what he's looking at.
I didn't hear anything.
You being called out the real ones, G. And guess what? We ready. We ready. I wore this hat for a reason.
Because you rehearsed. You told somebody you rehearsed.
You say you rehearsed.
Jaguar.
I just told this man.
I don't know what that is. I don't even hear.
Showed you the text messages between me and your lawyer. And now you ain't got nothing to do with
it. I can't hear what you're saying.
I didn't do nothing. I don't know nothing. Didn't I tell y'all somebody owes me some money? Because I know y'all took bets. What did I tell you before you came up here? He about to be the stuttering is me again.
No, it ain't nothing.
You a stuttering nigga.
No, I'm not a stuttering nigga. Jack,
Yo, this is unreal. This can't be real. This can't be real. I gotta clip that real quick. I got to clip that. What? Remind me 3809. 3809. Remind me of that, y'all. Put that in the chat.
Take your roses.
Leave Pop out of it. You ring your mouth too much.
Listen.
I'm telling you.
Jaguar, I'm gonna let you get your fame for now.
Wait a minute, Meech. I'm gonna let you tell him yourself.
Okay, my man. Consider this gift, God. This is a blessing that this woman has spent this time trying to drill this in your head about this Tupac shit, bro. Don't do that. I did the movie, dog. We didn't play with no bullshit when it came to the movie. Nothing to do with Pac, but we play with it, dog. So I'm just letting you know. Please believe there's a tribe out there that's gonna back what she talking about. I'm letting you know.
You can't let me know anything, brother.
Gave you a heads up, bro. Leave that Pac shit alone, dog. I'm trying to tell you, man.
Listen, Meech.
Yeah.
Let me tell you this. I don't hear you, what you're saying. You can't tell me to do anything.
Ooh.
All right, that's what he said.
All right?
That's what it is.
That's
what it is.
is.
Then it is what it is.
So can I just say then? So are you basically what you're saying then?
It's real. That's okay. Just listen to me. Whatever shit you've been running on, it just got real. Now your lawyer right said hi. Shit else to say. You a punk ass motherfucker running around punk faking on greatness, sitting there using a dead woman so that you can do whatever you got doing in the background. You're a fucking punk bitch. I don't want to hear shit. You didn't hear what it is. Keep punk name out your mouth. I got what here. Come on now.
I want to see some of you bitch ass niggas say my name.
I don't care what she's got to say.
I get exactly. Say my
That's
name,
Demetrius on the phone. She walked away. Y'all, make sure you vote in our poll too. It's at 77%. Okay, 77% is on Team Jag. 23% is Team TD Fates / Courtney Burgess. Okay, interesting. But more importantly, make sure you guys vote tomorrow if you haven't already. It's a very important election. Like I say, it's just not the president. It's your local politics, your local propositions, your city council. It's so important for you guys to vote. So I wanted to go ahead and stress that for y'all. But anyway, and also vote in the poll too as well. All right, let's get back to it.
See how quick the noose end up around your ass, stupid nigga. You stupid as fuck, dog. I'll take some bitch ass nigga. Fuck.
All right, let's
get money, nigga. Get money.
Let's pull this Jaguar. Let's pull this background. Let's pull this background, okay? Because I mean, and I'm just saying this how I'm observing it, Jack. Right? So you're in complete denial that at any stage Courtney is justified in saying that he had a friendship with Tupac, and
he
that
ain't got no right to say shit that ain't nobody that's backing Pac ain't saying. If ain't nobody backing Pac that's talking about this Kim Porter stuff, then anybody that's a true friend wouldn't be doing so. I told y'all this nigga ain't nobody's friend.
Listen, I'm not your friend. I'm not here to create myself. Listen, I'm not here to create myself.
You better stop talking about. I'm muted up. I done said everything I need to say. I'm gonna see.
You ain't saying anything. All you doing is yelling. You ain't saying anything.
Did you hear what that grown man just said to you? Did you hear?
What he said?
That part. Go be dumb.
Listen.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything. Mute is the word.
I think that's Odell over in the corner. I've seen a hand. I think that's Odell. Odell was trying to tell her to calm down.
I was just going to say, Jack, like, I mean, we love hearing your points of view. The way you're delivering this is, I think no, listen, I'm just being honest with you. I think a lot of people are seeing this, you know, it's passionate. You're angry, you're hyped up, right? And listen, I just want you to calmly just reiterate, and I'm sorry to say calm. I'm not trying to be patronized. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just for me.
I was okay until he started calling me names.
Okay, well, listen.
I didn't call him no name.
I didn't call you no name either.
Yeah, you did.
Listen, they ain't used to this hood shit. If you look at their channel, they've been talking about Diddy, but they're not used to nothing like this. You know, when you get involved in black people business, you got to deal with this, and they not accustomed to this, especially over there across the pond. You know, they eat great poupon and drink tea and shit. They ain't used to this good shit.
You call me a loser, and I'm far from it, sir.
If we can just, can you bullet point cliff note it for me? And I mean, don't just keep it super simple for me.
Anyone who are true friends of any of these people that are attached to this tabloid sensation would never have agreed to,
hit the
or
like button,
corroborated or confirmed anything that has been leaked out in this very confusing book. The book, I believe, was disinformation meant to confuse things, to buy Diddy a little bit of grace in the jury pool when the jury is finally picked.
Okay.
I don't know who this man has an issue with or who he on the hook for.
Okay.
To apologize to Al B. Sure, he needs to apologize to those children, and he needs to keep Tupac.
Okay.
From this.
Okay. So let me ask you one more thing. Let's take all of the book stuff and just put a big rubber band around it for now. Do you not think the fact that he is walked into the court and handed over these flash drives that are going to potentially lead to massive steps forward in putting away this monster? Now, I'm sorry, it's sort of try and make you say something positive. That's not what I'm trying to do. It's just there's layers. There's layers.
Whatever they confiscated, he didn't sin when he got it. As explosive as that was, if you were really trying to be a good Samaritan, in this case, you would have sent it right away. No, it had to be subpoenaed.
But do you not think, though? Do you not think, Jaguar, in cases like this, there's a time for
dropping? What happened to our fingers, y'all?
Sort of evidence.
If he was really interested in getting justice for him, they wouldn't have needed to monetize it first. They would have just given it to the authority to get justice for Kim. This was monetized, sir.
Oh no, I'm not talking about the book. I'm talking, and I completely understand every point you're making and where you're coming from.
And I'm saying he's not a good Samaritan here, sir.
I'm not here to be a good Samaritan. I'm not here for neither one of them. I apologize to I'll be sure, and I apologize to the family. That's it.
Y'all asked me to calm down, and
so I want to say this. Yeah, he's not a good person. Anybody who's putting out this fake Kim Porter book is not a good person. And secondly, mind you, they've been saying that there's underage people on these tapes with Diddy, talking about Jaden Smith and Justin Bieber. So you literally have CP tapes, right? And y'all can figure out what CP mean, but you guys have CP tapes literally passing them around and trying to bargain and sell them. And then all of a sudden now you want to go ahead and take that to, well, the grand jury subpoenaed you to take that information in. You're not a good person. If somebody literally handed me a docket and was all like, hey, we got some incriminating stuff on this tape, I'm being like, hey, first of all, I'm not even going to take it. I'm going to be like, hey, you need to give that to the police. That's not something that I want. You know? It's crazy when you think about it. Like, why would you hold that? That's not something that you want to keep.
Now calm down, and here he go. I guess he's getting coached again. Please interrupt her. She's making too much sense.
Yeah, I mean, I do appreciate
one comprehensive sentence since he sat here on this panel.
Well, I mean, he did say that he apologizes to.
Yes, I said it from the start. I apologize to the family, and I'll be sure. You
That's all I
running your mouth. And that you ain't had to ask for anything. No, you didn't ask for that. I've been said it. I've been said it.
Why don't you go to one of your next interviews and do it officially so that the children can hear you?
No, once you go to your next beauty parlor.
You make a big deal out of that.
I just want to interject again. I'll be honest with you, and you know, I'm not one for sides. I'm just one for facts. The very second that Courtney came in, the first things he said were, Jaguar, I would like to apologize to you. And then before you even anything registered, you had your say. So I'm not picking. Just saying.
Did he apologize?
I think a big thing for Courtney was to apologize for.
I don't want his apology. Him bringing my name up at all was a clout chase to begin with. What he had to say about me initially was disparaging.
Not cloud chasing off a Jag.
So for that, I see him as nothing more than an agent and nothing more than an op. Not only that,
I get that.
Black people on large platforms looking for relevance, and now when
I don't need relevance.
Excuse me, sir, you came like a Sputnik out of nowhere. Somebody made you news. Somebody. And considering that I never spoke about you, there was no need for you to ever speak about me. This is the thing that I have, the problem that I have with characters like you that come online. Y'all like to sit here and think you know how this whole information thing really goes. You really don't understand it at all. There is nobody that is better at this than me. There is nobody that will ever beat me when it comes to breaking these kinds of things down. I'm not here for your apology, sir.
I'm here to apologize to you.
No, listen to me. I don't need.
Yeah, see what happened to her finger?
It's just simple. Keep your name out my mouth.
I don't argue with females.
Keep your name out your mouth, and while you at it, please stop talking about Tupac when it comes to this, because nobody wants that attached to the legacy of that great legend.
Yeah. I never attached that to it. I'm not saying anything to you or G. Get lost.
Why would I do that?
He said get lost.
So many people depend on me to make money every day to feed their families. Why would I get lost?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Jag ate with that one. She said so many people depend on me to feed their families. Why would I get lost? That's true for some.
Because you
know how much money I make people on their channels weekly? How much money do you make weekly? Don't tell me to get lost. You get lost, sir.
I'm going to get lost.
Good. And guess what? I hope when you do, you can be found, because there's a lot of people getting lost right now that ain't never going to get found.
Right.
Metaphorically speaking.
Bon voyage. Send Ariel my regards.
Not bon voyage.
You said that's your boy. You said it to her.
Oh, sorry. I didn't.
Send Ariel my regards.
You said it to her.
I don't need to chase nobody down. You ghost me once. That's enough.
I never ghost you.
Good luck with a lawyer like that. I just wonder who's paying her legal fees. And I wonder how well she knows Alex Spiro. That's what I want to know. You bragging about your cars and showing off your Lamborghinis, and yet you're getting stuff confiscated. I want to know, how are you paying your legal fees? Who's paying her?
My cars don't get repossessed.
Well, they're not yours. The question is,
ooh,
how are you paying Ariel?
He ate with that one. He said, my cars are getting repossessed, because you know how Jag car got repossessed? Damn.
Check with her.
Listen, that's my personal business. Honestly, that's my personal business. You need to find your business. And I'm not here to find you.
I'm handling my business just like I'm handling you.
You're not handling me. I'm not answering your questions. I'm not here to...
I think there's a certain level of question for a podcast, and I think a lot of the personal stuff.
I understand.
It's a good.
I love
it's a good way
these two old Diddy
from Courtney, but I mean, it is.
A lawyer. I'm gonna find out how you know it, and if I find out she has any association with Alex Spiro, start praying, sir, because that's not gonna be good for you. You ain't nothing but a loose end.
No. You are.
You ain't nothing but a loose end.
Oh, I know why she's saying that. So you know how Megan Thee Stallion is suing Milagro? Well, Alex Shapiro is the lawyer that's representing Megan, aka Alex also represents Rock Nation and, you know, does all the filings and stuff like that. So that's why she's saying that. If I find that out, then, then she knows that Ariel was sent by Jay-Z, blah, blah, blah. Her conspiracy theory. All right, let's get back to it.
Can I just ask, right? Listen. Let me interject here, right? Is it not better for you all to like? Is there not a bigger picture, right, with someone like yourself, Jaguar?
When that book went out there, that book did nothing but harm. That book did nothing but harm. It created instant trails of disinformation that have gone from thumbnail to thumbnail to thumbnail, creating reasonable doubt for the diddler. We will not have that. We will not abide it. It is wrong.
That is true. She's right about that.
And to exploit that woman's personal life that way for profit and gain. And you not even turning none of that.
That's all you've been doing. Ever since I've been seeing you, that's all you've been doing, sport everybody.
Say what?
That's all you've been doing.
Doing what? What are you talking about?
You know you've been doing.
What have I been doing?
Let it go.
Lying, spreading misinformation.
Let's get into it for real then. If we're just going to go full on kamikaze, let's talk about the monetization of that book. Let's talk about
what am I? This is a grown man.
Jaguar, right? Jaguar, your point of the monetization of Kim's story, right?
Yes.
The way these books came out, I think that is a fair point. Okay, and I think that's one that I'll ask Courtney.
Money. Was any of that money donated to the legal fees of any of the victims that she tried to help spare? Like, if y'all gonna sit there and talk about Kim, then do it for what she really intended it for, to save and to call those into account that needed to be held into account. Y'all could have done all of that.
I said it, and I'm gonna do it. Movie, anything will be donated to Kim Porter twins.
How much has that been donated thus far? Because there have been hundreds of thousands of dollars.
It's frozen. Amazon froze it.
Not bet. And he ain't getting none out first.
I have nothing to do with Amazon.
That's a lie, because remember I played you guys a few days ago how he said that he made a deal with White Jamal, aka Chris Todd, and basically they made like over $1 million, but he hasn't seen his cut yet. And where is White Jamal? I have not seen him around. He got that money. Trust me, he got that money.
Slow down. Stop running your mouth so much.
I don't need to do anything but what I'm doing. And whoever you're talking to,
you talking about cloud chasing. You bring Beach up in here.
I get that. And now we've finally gotten to this point where you're warning me. Who are you warning me for, sir?
I'm not warning you. You the one doing the warning and threaten.
Go. You are trying to encourage a change in my course and my trajectory, sir.
No, you speak about everybody. You speak about everybody. You spit everybody's name out.
I speak about the truth.
Listen.
You got a problem with the truth?
No, I don't. The truth is
bad.
The truth ain't in neither one of them.
Choose your own fight. You trying to
do yourself a favor.
Choose your own fight. You trying to fight.
You're trying to give me, and use it on yourself.
Okay.
My word is bond. I bow to no one, and I will win. You go back and tell your little boss that.
And make sure you guys go ahead and vote too. Don't forget tomorrow.
I have a boss.
Nuts right here. Yes, you do.
Who's my boss?
Dude, just like you love serving Lucifer. Ain't that what you call Diddy?
Yes, we talked about that.
Tell him I still got nuts right here.
Yeah.
Because now I know who you're working for. You just told on yourself. Thank you. That's what I was hoping for. I was hoping that I could get some modicum of truth out of you today. Thank you.
What is it you're alleging? What's your alleging there, Jaguar?
Oh no, he's telling me that my life is on the line, that the bounty on my head is real, and I need to let it go before somebody
cashes. I did not say anything like that. Something wrong with him.
He really didn't say none of that. Oh my God. This is crazy, y'all. Why am I watching this? This is why my parents are ashamed of me. Instead of finding a cure for cancer, I'm over here watching this ignorant nigga shit. Let's continue.
We ain't dumb here. We ain't dumb here. See, that's the difference between me and y'all. That's why you can't stand me, because I got the balls and the courage to say what y'all too afraid to say. You ain't nothing but a grown baby waiting on daddy to come through and fix you up again. Go on ahead now.
You read a lot of books. You read a lot of books. You read a lot of books.
Take that advice and save it for yourself.
You read a lot of books.
See, I write books. I write music. I'm also a journalist. There's a lot more to me than you know, which is how I know you're being.
I don't know you. I don't do my homework on you. You're not my subject. You're not my subject.
All the more reason you should never say my name.
I ain't say your name, but to apologize to you. That's it.
Next time someone asks you anything about me, you make sure the first words out your mouth is, Jesus help me. No comment.
Listen, you're
No
fishing.
comment.
You trying
no
to
listen. Block me. You need to block. That's simple.
Is there any resolution, Jag? Jag, is there any resolution that can be found here between you and Courtney?
He needs to do what he said. Be a man of his word. Get lost. Violence and deals.
Well, yeah, I mean, I was meaning in the broader spectrum than just presently.
I would appreciate if everyone would look at this man, Courtney Burgess, and see this as a cautionary tale of why getting involved in things that you don't intend to see through is probably a bad idea if you don't have the dexterity and the grit for it.
Courtney did come out of nowhere. I know he's supposed to be some kind of music manager or something like that back in the day, but he really did come out of nowhere. It's kind of like, who are you?
And what you're referring to that he doesn't have the kahunas to see through at the end? I'm paraphrasing.
He knows. He knows.
I don't know. That's how I know she's something wrong with her.
Your warnings, all of your warnings, let it go. Stop talking about people. Go back and tell your boss that I see.
So, Courtney, I think Jaguar is suspicious of allegedly where you came from and how you got to be such a prolific figure so fast within the realm of this. But, I mean, am I right in saying you've got 35 years connection with Diddy, right?
No, I'm not connected to Diddy no type of way. I never been to his parties.
Yeah, I completely got wrong the person I'm talking about there, so apologies.
No, he said Tupac. Who that? Yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry, with Tupac.
You know why I'm like giggling? Because when I said like my parents are ashamed of me, I should be out, finding the cure for cancer, but yet I'm talking about this, and the more it's going on, I'm just all like, AT2, what the fuck is wrong with you? You don't see no actual journalists actually covering this, like. But it's fun. It's funny. It's funny. It's entertaining. That's why I'm covering it. Damn it. Stop judging me.
Right, but no, I was completely referring to someone else. That was
do what you do, Dad.
Oh my God, my eye.
Do what you do.
Oh, I will. To the fullest.
Do what you do.
To the fullest. This changes nothing. Go back and tell your boss.
So just let me pick at the label a little bit here, Jack. Right. So if we're saying there's a massive puppeteer behind Courtney, right? Mm-hmm. Where do you land then with the USB drives? I mean, where does that?
All right. Before we continue, y'all need to hit the like button because it says I only got 44 likes. I at least see 4 likes on Facebook, but I don't see no likes over here on the YouTube. Let's get them likes up, please.
Where do I land is this. Whatever Kim Porter's last words were, it was broken up into multiple pieces. No one person got more than the other. No one person had a bulk of anything. How he was able to acquire all of this, I think maybe the feds wanted to authenticate and see if there was any duplicates. Like I said when I first got on here, they got a lot. I'm sure that what he got ain't much different. Actually, some of it might have been edited from what they've already confiscated.
Or just lies.
I don't think this is a matter of finding anything new. I think this is a matter on vetting and authenticating the legitimacy of what's being said. I tell you what, if Carters are behind this in any way, bravo. Great play. Great way to help Diddy and cover themselves, because you've also been speaking up for Beyonce these days, trying to encourage everybody that she's still an angel. Like, y'all gotta do better with how y'all trying to run the misinformation. It's not lining up.
Wait, let me run it back.
That's
right?
another reason why she think he working with Jay-Z.
When I was talking about the USB drives and where you landed on it, right? What I'm getting at is, if all of this is, if Courtney's got a puppeteer and all the rest of it,
he got, I'm telling you, there's no way in the world he got the first hand anything. It was passed down, compiled by someone else. And like he's saying, he doesn't really want to let go of who the source is that gave him all of this stuff. And he said, he don't know nothing. He ain't got nothing. He ain't got nothing. They got it. Let it go. I'm doing it for pop. For the people.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist,
Whatever,
right?
dude. Like whatever.
I'm not being funny, and I will just be honest. I did notice that myself. Of all the ways you could have positioned your hands, Courtney, that was the only way that you could have positioned them in a way that would have caused anything. And I'm going to be honest with you. I noticed that.
Why don't
too.
he lower the camera? I'm talking
Again,
about Courtney.
I'm just trying to get this to a point where everyone can make sense of everything that's going on here, right? Because obviously Jaguar, the everything, I think
Thank you, beautiful. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Beautiful said, thank you, AT2. I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Oh shoot. Hold on. I lost the screen. See what I did?
I think a lot of people agree with you about the 2 points on the book, the monetization, where that's gone. I believe, Courtney, when it comes down to, I've been fallen victim to sites like Amazon and PayPal locking down funds for no reason. They're savage. So benefit of the doubt on that one for now. Easy ways to keep up to date with that. Let's now, the point about what was added into the book, Courtney has said that he never had any take in that, but I would probably agree with you that it was maybe unnecessary to be added, and the impact on the family and all the rest of it, completely there with you. I think the way that Courtney was mentioning Tupac, and I mean, you can see the legacy of Tupac, right? I mean, I'm a massive Tupac fan. Everyone's a massive Tupac fan, but you can see the way you reacted to that. Do you think that the way that you reacted to that, now please just let me finish, the way you reacted to that, do you not see then how possibly you maybe took too much from that in the broad spectrum of someone, but in saying that maybe not though, because I mean, how deep was your friendship, Courtney, with Tupac? I mean, I'm sorry to question your past and ask you such a personal question. It was
that's a good question.
For me, if I was to come out and say something like that, that would have been about somebody who meant something to me, and maybe you know something about that case that maybe I don't, that this could have helped with. I don't know. I'm just saying. So how well, and I'm sorry to ask you, Courtney, I really am. And if you're happy to answer that, is how close was your relationship, and how well did you know Tupac?
From New York to Baltimore to Maryland. I mean, from New York to Baltimore to California.
Okay.
Years, you could say, between.
So you knew when he was in performing arts? Because he didn't get into rap until he moved to the Bay Area.
Music time.
Okay, now, I'm sorry to be sounding so stupid silly here. Can you give me some like an amount of years? Because when you give me locations, this sort of throws me back a little bit.
Teacher, can I ask a question?
What I promise, Jag. 1 second, please, just give me 1 second, and then it's all yours.
I'm going to make this very simple.
I don't know what you meant by.
Can you share something with us from the last time you were with Pac when he was alive?
Do we have any pictures though of them together?
Listen, I've been informed to get off the line with y'all.
Your lawyer called you.
Yeah, sorry, Courtney, on you go.
I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Bye, dude.
Yeah, let Courtney let Courtney just have a say. Sometimes it's.
I'm on mute. This is funny.
Yeah, on you go, Courtney.
Oh, is that his phone ringing,
right.
Courtney?
It was to give you a chance to speak. You were going to say something.
Courtney, we brought you on. The viewers are asking for what happened in the court. They're very curious about what happened in the court.
I can't talk about that, what happened in the court, but I want y'all to know I'm not a witness towards Diddy. I never sat down at a table or a party with the man to witness anything. Nothing.
You're not a witness because
you were just handed over evidence.
That's it.
No, because they probably found out the evidence was fake as shit.
That's it.
That's it. And what we got going on is generation, and plus it's got something to do with business. You understand? Whatever she into, I'm not into. Whatever he into, I'm not dropping no names. I don't need all this turmoil from her or anyone else.
The outlaw.
I wish the best for him too. You understand? I have no beef with none of them. But if it come my way, I know how to handle it. You understand? So she can throw her threats or whatever she want to say. I have no boss. I have one boss, and that's God. So what she's saying is relevant. Nobody.
What's Odell doing in the corner?
To say anything towards any of these people on here. So she need to stop. You understand? She's off the hook.
I'm off the chain.
I don't know what a female.
That's lie. You know that channel you just did an interview with? He hit me up right now. He said he want to do another interview with me. You know, to talk about some of the things that you said. I don't know. There's some discrepancies. I tell you, this is gonna be a hell of a day online. No time for someone like me to get lost.
So I'm sorry, I did think it was quite a simple question. Like, roughly how many years did you know Tupac for, Courtney? Just because you gave me some states there as an answer, and it was confusing for me. Was it like a long?
I don't know more. I'm surprised he's still here.
And I'm sorry to keep asking. It was just I think it's
I'm still here.
I think and the only reason I'm asking is I think it's a relevant question because of you said you were doing this for Tupac.
And I'm gonna be here after you. That I promise, friend.
And I'll still be around.
Is he gonna answer the question?
Let me go ahead and ask the question. I'm mute out my head.
You can't handle response.
It was.
I handle the response. I'm just not going to talk.
Yes. Yes. Sorry.
I'm not going to argue with a female.
It wasn't a hard question. It's like, how do you know Tupac? Like, how many years have you been around him?
When you were with Pac when he was alive? Can you tell us about?
I'm not going to answer none of your questions. Listen, you're mute to me. I'm not going to answer any of your questions, okay?
You know what? You've been muted. You haven't said one comprehensive sentence since you got up here. I thought you
said you ain't give nobody no chance to say anything. You just run your mouth. You shouldn't be called Jaguar. You shouldn't be called Jaguar. Why they call you Jaguar?
Wait a minute.
Tell me why they call you Jaguar?
Because that is who I am, Tamper Anka.
Good.
Who are you?
Good. You're like a CUDA. I have to go. You're like a CUDA. I gotta go.
What's a CUDA?
Are
you trying to say cougar?
You look like TD Jakes. The fruity version.
I told you.
Send my regard.
All right, TD Snakes.
I look like who?
They say you look like the 2B version of TD Jakes.
The great value TD Jakes.
Now, hold on. Because Odell got that from me. I've been calling this fool TD Jakes for a long time. Odell got that from me. I wonder, do I still have his number? Should we try to call Odell? Okay, let's continue.
Courtney, before you go, is there anything constructive to say about what's going on with you in the case?
No, I'm not. Good night. Y'all have a good day.
Ooh.
All right, well, thanks for joining us.
Damn, tell him off like that?
Wow. Well, I woke up today with a message from Shane saying that Jaguar and Courtney wanted to come on and do a live together like Big Homie and Jaguar. And I was thinking they were mates. I thought you guys were mates. I didn't know. Should have done a bit more research.
I don't know why he wanted to talk to me. I actually know what I'm talking about. What I will say is this. I want y'all to look at Courtney Burgess as a cautionary tale of what happens when you send a fake one to deal with a real one. Now, he could have alleviated everyone's concerns about his credibility by just giving us one story from the last time he was with Tupac.
I agree. I mean,
and his
Yeah, that was weird that he couldn't just answer that straight up. That was very weird.
lawyer said he couldn't respond. But he was so, he's sitting there trying to warn me and trying to intimidate me. This is what my life is like. This is what my life has been like for almost 5 years. Subliminal threats, people pretending to be allies only to be spies. Imagine if I had actually trusted Ariel Kid and continued to keep engaging her for help as my lawyer. There would be attorney-client privilege and any sensitive information if she's duplicitous. It hurt people that
look
I
at
care
him. He's confused. Look at Ron at the
and I told
bottom.
him she's duplicitous. Her and her client. And on that note, if you want to play Olivia Pope, just go play where reality isn't happening. Y'all need to stop playing with people's lives. Y'all need to stop sitting here coming up with your little covert plans. I'm outside, and I'm going to stay outside until every victim is outside with me. That will not change. I will not deter.
Okay. I want to let y'all know, TD Fakes does come back up.
A phone. She called Meech and all that. I'm not getting involved with all that stuff. I'm not gonna tell them when I knew Tupac or whatever. I signed Who Saved Fatal. That should tell them how much I was involved with Tupac. I talked to his father before he passed away in prison with another. He was inmates with another guy from Newark, big time person. So I'm not gonna get there and intimidate myself with her. She's a loose cannon. She shouldn't be called. You understand? She's being coached all the way. That's why she's getting phones put in front of her. She talk about herself when she talk about me. And I don't have time to sit there and argue with a woman, whether what color or race or what nationality she is. I'm
with you, but I mean, 2 points. First of all, I'm pretty sure she took a phone out of her pocket and wasn't handed it and just made a phone call. Second of all, it was me that was asking you the question about Tupac, and I did apologize. It did felt a bit icky as a co-host to ask for you to sort of prove your relationship, and I wouldn't have done if it wasn't one of the founding.
No, you can. You can, but you can see how long I've been. You understand? Before he passed away, I'm not going to. I told you, if you just go by the where he lived at on Glenwood Avenue, Glenmont, in Baltimore, Maryland.
Now, I would see if Courtney was more involved with the Keefe D situation. That would make more sense. But all this other stuff, it's not making sense how he's trying to correlate this to Tupac.
You know how he was there. When I said he was in Newark with Symphony Hall back with Queen Latifah and Jay-Z.
Again, though, if I can understand if you were talking to somebody who's in the industry with you or who was in the friend group. For me, I don't know the full lore. I mean, I'm a huge fan, but not so much.
Tell you around close age, between 9 and 15.
Between 9 and 15 years old, that's how long. Sorry, you've known him for between 9 and 15 years. Is that what you're saying?
When he was in New York, yes.
Okay.
No, not 9. I'm sorry. Let me get it right. Let me say it. Between 16. You
knew him 16 years.
No, how many years?
Yeah. Are you saying this is when you met him when you were 16?
When I was 16.
Okay,
that's what I was saying. Yeah.
Okay.
How old is he now?
And this is because you're dealing with.
Because Courtney look about 66, so I don't know when he met Tupac. No.
Me here. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not,
can't hear you. 'Cause I don't know if you can hear the noise in the background.
Yeah, that's okay. Hang on a second. Let me just. I have
It's
the
not
power.
you. It's not you. It's the noise here where I'm at.
Yeah, that's all right. Hang on a second. Let me just see if I can increase myself. So, are you saying that you knew him for 16 years, or you met him when you were 16?
I'm gonna tell you from 1990. I'm trying to see 90.
Listen, you asked me when I met somebody or how long I've known them. I can give you a rough guesstimate, but more than likely, I know the answer. It seems like he's searching for the answer, and it's not that difficult.
No, 92.
Okay, so where does the 16 come into?
6. I was on the age. I was getting mixed up with the.
Okay. I'm with
Yeah.
you. I'm with you. So you guys were both
When
16.
back when Digital Underground.
Okay.
Before Digital Underground.
I tell you what I'm going to do, Courtney. Right? We'll put a massive pin in this with regards to Tupac, because I feel like any more pressing questions, you may be feeling like I'm coming for you. Because I'll be honest with you.
It ain't that. It's me.
Yeah,
I
it's
don't
okay.
think you're coming after me. It's me. I'm tired.
It's okay. It's okay.
Mentally tired, not physically tired. Mentally
I
tired.
agree. I understand. I'm just saying, for me, a lot of what you just said there added more fuel to the fire than took it away. Right. So rather than going around in circles and worrying about if you can hear stuff and all the rest of it, Sean, do you want to get to some questions and give Courtney a chance to do what?
Courtney, we brought you on to answer the viewer questions, and we haven't done any of that. There's loads of viewer questions come in for you. Are you okay to take some viewer questions?
Yeah.
All right. I'll start with Kenny. Will Courtney be suing for defamation since the lawyers called him a liar in federal paperwork in the latest filing?
No, I won't be suing.
They're talking about the Diddy gag order. That's what they're talking about.
All right. Next question is from Magical Womans. Does Courtney remember Uncle Ron? As many saying don't remember him years ago, bring bodyguard trying to shut him down.
Oh, remember Latrice was talking about that. Tupac's bodyguard. He didn't know who he was.
Ron?
Yep.
That name sound familiar. Uncle Ron.
All right. Next question is from Kesnia. Is Courtney allowed to give interviews after being before a grand? Well, here he is. What is the legality of this? You're just not allowed to talk about the hearing?
No, I'm not going to talk about the hearing. The case.
So
I can't talk about the case.
So, do you have a gag order on you right now?
I see it, but I don't know. I haven't received any gag order.
You're getting asked your thoughts about Quincy's death.
Quincy Jones passed away, you guys, today. I didn't say it earlier because the show was about something completely different.
Quincy death?
Yeah.
Oh, Quincy Jones?
Your thoughts on Quincy Jones's death, yeah.
What's my thoughts?
Yeah.
I don't know how he died. They didn't say how he died. I guess he couldn't take what's going on today in the music. Like today, music was made for fun. Music was made for fun. People are guilty for destroying fun.
What is he talking about?
You understand? I don't care if we use at a war. I don't care if you use at a funeral. I don't care if you use at a wedding, birthday, newborn. People play music for every subject. Now it's like when you listen to it, it ain't the same. Not because the voices or the who's doing it, because of what's going on now. Like you don't even want to listen to music now, and that's terrible.
Okay.
Did you hear what Quincy said about Diddy? He said that Diddy wouldn't know B flat if it hit him, and Diddy has a doctorate in marketing. He's got clothing companies like and Ciroc vodka. He said that real artists should learn their craft.
I think he has an honorary doctorate. I don't
honestly, I did have a Diddy Sean John coat, I believe. I took the name off it, the style of it.
All right, I'm kind of done with the Q&A. It just seemed like they're gonna ask stupid questions. But anyway, I just wanted to go over that, you guys. So yeah, that was the interaction between Jag and Courtney, aka TD Fakes. It was a lot. Like I'm looking like, yo, she is really eating him up. And it just kind of showed that he doesn't really know what he's talking about. He's just going through the motion and just making shit up as he go along. I mean, if anybody hands me over some tapes and some documents, I'm going to ask some questions. And I don't know why they're protecting this person who gave them the information. If this was Kim's friend, there's only a few choices or a few people that it could be, you know? And again, the stuff that was put in that book, Kim would not put that in her book, especially in that way. Now, did Kim have a story? Yeah, of course she probably had a story. But I don't believe a lot of the stuff that she put, she wouldn't have did that. Because just like Jack said, and I have to agree with it, it made her look like a slut. Literally. It made her look like a slut. And it's just so graphic. And there's certain things that she wouldn't put in there. And yeah, it's just not believable. And then again with the tapes, the whole tapes, the first time you got those tapes, you didn't send them over to the police. You kept them. So, and then don't forget, White Jamal, aka Chris Todd, was saying that some guy went rogue and now he's trying to sell the tapes. This is the guy that went rogue and he's trying to sell the tapes. This is why we don't see White Jamal, aka Chris Todd, anymore. Because everything has basically been exposed. Some shady shit going on. But you know, I'm not even trying to be like a Diddy defender channel, because basically I feel like I come on here and defend Diddy, but I'm not defending his actions. I'm just defending like these fake ass stories. And like I said, it's just like people will just put fake information because they're trying to clout chase. Like, it's doing more harm than helping. I don't think people realize that. It's doing more harm than helping. Because if we look at social media, it seems like Diddy is going to win this case because it's all this fake shit out there. This kind of reminds me of before that Cassie tape came out with him stomping a mud hole in her. Before that tape came out, it was looking like Diddy was going to be off the hook. And then they dropped that tape. And then all of a sudden, everybody was kind of like, oh, he is, you know, he's still a monster. And he had to come out and apologize and all that shit. Remember that? So, again, it seems like it's being counteractive, putting fake conspiracy theories out there. Just rock with the truth. That's all I can say. Just rock with the truth. Listen, it's not even May yet. We got a long time before we hit May. It'll be here before you know it. But we still got a long time. We got to get through this election tomorrow. Make sure you guys go out and vote. Tomorrow will be the election party. It starts at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I already have the show up, so you guys should see it. I shared it on my community wall, so yeah, you should see it. We're going to have fun, and I'll have special guests coming on too as well, so we're going to have a good time, and hopefully the election turns out the way I want it to, at least. If Kamala loses, the show is canceled. I'm ending the show midstream. I don't care. But I love y'all. Be safe. Love one another. Go out there and make your voices heard. But we out. Deuces, everybody. Yeah, where's my outro?